Hello. This is BF Binx, and I'm gonna be reading One Decision by Dreams Child. When I was a teenager, I was goth. Black hair, black clothes, black makeup, even had a pair of combat boots. My friends and I, in typical goth fashion, hung out at the local cemetery. We started going as a joke, but soon discovered we liked the peace we found out there. That all changed one night. My friend called to see if I wanted to hang out, and I did. None of our other friends were available. They were either working or recovering from partying the night before, so we were on our own. My friend picked me up and we drove out to the cemetery. We were hanging out, smoking cigs, and BSing about the latest issue she was having with her boyfriend when we noticed something at the top of the hill. About 100 feet away, a bonfire had been lit. Now, you have to understand that this cemetery is about a block off campus of a major university, and it's definitely not uncommon for college students to want to go up there and party. My friend and I sighed, knowing that we would probably have to get going soon. It was illegal to be in a cemetery after dark, and we knew the police would show up because some jerks had decided they needed a bonfire. We decided to finish our cigs and then take off. Just then, the most horrible stench wafted down from the hill in the direction of the bonfire. My friend gagged and covered her mouth. I groaned and said, "Ugh, what the hell?" My friend shook her head, saying, "I don't know what they're doing. Let's just leave." We get in the car and one of us suggested, I honestly can't remember who it was, but one of us said, maybe we should just go up and see what they're doing. But my stomach turned and a cold shiver went through my body. My friend must have had the same feeling because at the same time we both said, no, we should leave. My friend turned the car on, switched on her headlights, put the car in reverse, and looked over her shoulder before starting to back up. At that point, I was still looking up the hill. All of a sudden, a figure stepped in front of the bonfire. I could only see a silhouette, but I was sure whoever it was, they were watching us. A feeling of terror hit me and I said, "Go, go, go!" Getting louder and louder and a little bit more worried with each word. My friend looked back up the hill for a second, and just as the figure took a step towards us, she slammed on the gas and peeled out, going in reverse down the hill. She rammed the gear shift into drive and we were out. We were quiet. We literally didn't even say a word for a while until she said, "What the hell were they burning?" I shook my head. "I don't know." She dropped me off and I went to bed. The next morning I woke up and went out to the kitchen. My mom was there, drinking her morning coffee, and I joined her. We talked about her job for a bit when she suddenly comes out with, "Oh my God, did you hear what happened last night?" I shrug and say no, I had just gotten up. She tells me that a woman she worked with was kidnapped from the parking garage. "Oh my God," I say. "Did they find her?" "Yes, but too late," she replies. "Whoever took her raped her and murdered her. They found her this morning up in the cemetery. He had tried to dispose of her body in a bonfire." I froze. Realization slowly creeping up. That's what the smell was. Needless to say, I never hung out at the cemetery at night again. I think back to our decision to leave instead of investigating the fire, and that one decision could have changed everything. Dark silhouette in the bonfire. Let's not meet.